Hey friends, it's a rainy, chilly day in Vermont, and today we're gonna explore burdock, the biennial. Burdock is a friendly plant who just loves to stick around. Invented, inspired the idea for Velcro because these seeds just, they're not going anywhere. These are the seed pods, and if we look real close, not quite sure how this is gonna do, but yes. You can actually see that dark seed in there. So the sticky part allows it to stick on your dog's tail, or the deer or moose or rabbits that hop by, or your pant leg, and be spread among us. And so this part of the plant here, this giant stalk of Arctium lapa, comes up on the second year of its growth, and then it dies. That's what happens with biennials. And the first year growth is then put out from the seeds that come from this plant. So this second year growth plant is something I'm probably gonna chop down and compost because it's not gonna produce any more plant this year. This is the skeleton. And then I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a first year growth so that I can dig up the root and make some burdock root tea on this nice chilly willy day. Let's see what we can find. I just want to give one more impression of these seed pods. They're very distinguishable. You've seen this plant. It's an immigrant, one of our European immigrant friends, and it's very naturalized, and some people call it bad names like invasive, but we're just gonna go with, everybody matters. And so thank you, second year biennial burdock stalk with seed pods, for telling us that we can probably find some of your grandchildren around here, the next generation. Dun 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 dun. We found it. This is the biennial burdock first year of growth. Well, actually, this one's big enough where we can tell it was planted last year, and this is its second year. So the spring of the second year, we can dig up its root. It's gonna be in good shape. And then, midway through this year, it's going to put up a stalk like that one that we just saw. And it's going to put out its flower heads that turn a beautiful, bright, pinky purple color. And then it'll turn into the seeds which stick to us during the fall. Let's see how we do this. So you can see the burdock already is loving me up. And we're just backing away from the basil rosette right now. I chose a big tool today because burdock root is a really big long taproot. And so I've pre-dug it, and I'm just gonna get under here. It looks like we've actually got 2 burdock roots in here. So let's see what we've got. That was easy. Here's one. And here's the other one. And then we're gonna move them over and rinse them up and chop them and see what's next. The great thing about burdock is that I'm really not concerned about over harvesting it, although I do want to go back to that spot where I harvested it and push the soil back down. All right, today we're going to be so thankful for this beautiful root that we're going to chop up and decoct or boil in a covered pot of water for 20 minutes so that we can then strain it and enjoy some burdock root tea. And we're also going to be thankful for these tender leaves that we're going to chop up and put into a salad today. So let's see real quickly what that looks like. First of all, it's sort of like the dandelion, right? I'm just going to chop it off here for the root part. Beautiful white root. And the same. And then I've got my center stalk area, which is going to be composted for later. And then I've got my lovely leaves, which I need to take inside. And essentially each one will run under the faucet. I'll take the stem off, and then just like salad greens that I would purchase, I'm gonna pull them into tiny pieces and put them in maybe with like a few trout lily leaves, a couple violets, and some dandelions and some other lettuces, and have a spring leafy green salad today. When I'm chopping up my roots, I really want to slice and dice them. And I wanted to point out that you can tell this root is not too old because it doesn't have any hollowness in the center. When it starts to get hollow and slimy here, then you really know, whoopsie, gotta go back to the younger plants. So I'm just gonna chop this like I would any plant. And it's filled with inulin, which are plant sugars and are also prebiotics, which feed the probiotics in our gut. Super duper awesome healthiness. Nice sweet taste. Feel free to roast it. There's a lot of great recipes on the internet. But also feel free to just put it in the pot. You would take 3 tablespoons of fresh burdock root and cover it with a little over a quart of water with the lid on the pot, so about this much. And then just do a nice simmer for 20 minutes, strain the roots and drink the tea. Feel free to doctor it up with honey, coconut milk, whatever your dairy desire is. And really just know that when you are putting any kind of burdock medicine into your body, it's really working with the lymph system and cleansing all of the lymph and the lymph nodes and bringing your body to a balance. And that is awesome in the springtime. So signing off with chili fingers for today. Have fun.